Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the wall climbing gym. This is Brittany and I'm Scott. She's going to be leading a 30-35 minute yoga flow, and then right after I'm going to do a frequency-infused breathwork involving the YogiBoards, and we have another speaker over here, so it's going to be 4 minutes of alternate nostril breathing, 3 rounds of Wim Hof style breathing, but change it up a little bit to charge up the glands and the brain a little more, and then those 3 rounds involve 3 2-minute breath holds, and then after that we just have a song to kind of bliss out at the end and enjoy the yoga and breathwork practice to tie it all up. So Brittany's going to get started with the yoga flow.
Hi guys, my name is Brittany. Let's get started in child's pose. We're going to start on all fours, widen your knees, bring your big toes together, and draw both hands to the top front corners of your mat. Let your forehead rest all the way towards the ground and find a few deep breaths in and out. You may notice that I lift my head just so that I can speak a little more clearly, but keep your forehead resting. With every exhale, you're trying to take those hips a little bit closer down to both heels. Long breaths in, long breaths out. Inhale, slowly walk your hands all the way back towards both knees and bring your knees close together to touch. You have the option to sit on your heels or take your seat between both of your heels. Shoelace side of your foot is down. I like to take my knuckles, press them into my feet, and take a seat all the way down between both heels. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Breathing in, breathing out. Full in the belly. Exhale back out. Inhale, slide your weight forward, find all fours, we're in a tabletop position, toes are tucked under, shoulders right above the wrists, palms open wide, lower your belly, lift your chest, cow pose, breathe in. Exhale, press into the palms, chin to chest, round cat, breathe out. Lower your belly and lift your heart up, cow, breathe in. And exhale, press into the palms, chin to chest, round, breathe out, cat. Take a few cycles at your own pace. Walk your hands 1 palm pinch distance forwards. Lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, hips lift. Press down your heels towards the ground, perhaps they touch. Think about the very top of your head being pulled and magnetized towards the ground. Chin to chest, 3 breaths in. 3 breaths out. Inhale, high to your toes, lift your heels, bend your knees, gaze between your thumbs, hop, step, or float. Feet step forward to your wrists, fold at the very front of your mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Reaching your hands towards the ground or the corners of your mat, YogiBoard to kind of pull in a little bit closer. 3 more full cycles of breath. Inhale, rise your hands to your shins, flat back, halfway lift, inhale, and bend your knees, fold forward, exhale. Press down into your feet, sweep the arms wide and up, stretch up high. Exhale, bend your knees, fold and bow. Breathe in, flat back. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, rise. And breathe out, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the hands high. Exhale, place your palms down to the ground. High plank pose, slide your feet to the very back of your mat. You're looking for your shoulders to be right above your wrists, your heels pressing up and your hips dropping a little bit further down. Feel your shoulders pressing away up and out of the posture. Breathe it in, breathe it out. Knees lower, inhale, chin, chest lowers, exhale, come down. Slide your palms back underneath your elbows, all 10 toes foot flat. Gaze towards the ground, breathe in, lift your chest, breathe it out. Squeeze the elbows to the sides of the ribs, keep the gaze looking down. Inhale, exhale. Tabletop rise, all fours, breathe in. Toes tuck, hips lift, downward dog, breathe it out. So every time we find a vinyasa, you can take that variation. Or we're adding on, let's roll forward, high plank, breathe in. Lower halfway chaturanga, breathe it out. Tops the feet flat, straight arms, chest presses forward, chin in line with the ground. Roll over your toes, exhale, downward facing dog, breathe it out. Inhale, fill. Exhale out of the mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, breathe it out. Inhale, right leg stretches up. Bring it wide to that right elbow. Inhale, up and down. Right knee taps, left elbow twist. Inhale, reach up. Step your right foot forward between your hips. Reach to the sky, crescent lunge on your inhale. You have the option to stay here, or we can take those cactus elbows, back knee hovers. Rise, breathe in. Bend, breathe out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Lots of power. This is really good for warming up your body. Pulling down for 5, 4, last 3. Hold at the bottom of your crescent lunge. Sweep your palms to the sky, breathe it in. And warrior 2, back heel spins down, breathe it out. Windmill your arms open, wide to a T shape. Front knee presses over second toe. Arms stretching out towards both sides. Inhale, straighten your right leg, reach the hands up, breathe in. And exhale, float your palms down, bend your front knee, breathe it out. Inhale, arms press up to the sky, straighten your right leg. Exhale, float the palms back down. Last 2. Straighten your front right leg, breathe it in. Utthita and Trikonasana, triangle, reach as far forward as you can. Exaggerate that reach, and then tilt your hands down. Right hand rests to the shin, the inside of the foot, left fingertips stretch wide enough. Take the breath in all parts of your body, the arms and the legs. Feel the body really open in this channel. Inhale, left hand lowers, back knee lowers to the mat, breathe it in. And we're finding a half hamstring stretch, right toes lift to the sky, breathe it out, rock it back. You can either exaggerate the reach forward with your fingers or bring the wrists right underneath your shoulders. Lift and lengthen on your inhale and fold towards that right knee a little bit further, exhale. Option to stay in stillness, or we're gonna float back and forth. Inhale, right foot flat, low lunge, fingertips rise up, breathe in. And exhale, fingertips release, straighten your right leg, half hamstring stretch, breathe it out, rock and sink back. Inhale, bend, reach up. Exhale, float the hands to the ground, straighten that that right leg, breathe it out. Inhale, pause in your low lunge, long inhale. Release your hands, frame your front foot, breathe it out. Inhale, back toes tuck, knee lifts off the mat, high plank pose, step it back, chaturanga lower. Upward dog, breathe it in. And downward dog, breathe it out. Inhale, fill. Big exhale out of the mouth. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, breathe it out. Left leg rise, the second side. Keep the energy through the body. Knee to nose, breathe it on out. Inhale, reach it up and back. Exhale, bring the knee wide to your left elbow. Inhale, reach it up. Take a twist, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, reach up. Left foot steps forward, breathe it on out. Inhale, reach the hands high, crescent lunge, breathe it in. Option to stay here, or let's take those elbows down, back knee flips. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, float it down. Last 5 at your own pace. You guys got it? Strong legs. Last 2. Pause low. Sweep your hands forward and up. Warrior 2, exhale. Open the arms wide, spin your back heel flat to the ground. Relax through the shoulders. Straighten your front and left leg. Sweep the hands up. Breathe in. Float the palms down. Bend your front knee. Breathe it out. Inhale, straighten, reach up. Exhale, float the palms down. Bend into that leg. Last 2. Straighten that front left leg. Breathe in. Triangle pose as far as you can reach. Really press and lengthen your tailbone back behind you. And then tilt your arms. Utthita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Chest is open, arms are wide. Take a few breaths in and out. Inhale, right hand, back knee finds the ground. Find your way all the way to the floor. Left hand frames your front left foot on your inhale. Rock the weight back into your hips. Left toes lift, straighten your left leg, exhale. Ardha Hanumanasana. Half hamstring stretch, lift and lengthen. And pull towards your left knee, drag the heel back and see if you can press your right hip forward. Take your arms in any way. You can either stretch them behind, wide, or forward. We're rocking between the lunge and half hamstring stretch. Bend your left knee, let the hips drop, arms sweep high, breathe in. And exhale, fingertips land. Lift your left toes, fold. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, rock it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, plant your left foot, tuck the right toes, lift off your back leg. High plank, left foot slides next to your right. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway. Upward facing dog, shoulders back, hips are lifting. Downward dog, roll over your toes. Inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward between both hands. Warrior 1. Spin your back toes at 45. Reach and rise your arms all the way up. So your back toes will point to the top left corner, hips are forward, arms reaching high. Sit low, breathe in. Cactus those elbows for the energy, breathe it out. Inhale, arms reach up. And clasp your hands, pull the elbows down, interlace the fingers behind your low back. Slide your knuckles down the left straight leg, lead with your heart. And pull to the inside of your right knee, bow, hands slide over the front of your mat. Humble warrior. Inhale, just pick up your back left heel. On your exhale, spring forward, warrior three. Keep those clasped hands. Feel that strong surface underneath your right foot. Lift and spring. Take your time to ride. Left leg lifts up into your knuckles as you continue to fold towards the ground. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Big toes together to touch. Unclasp your hands, chair pose, breathe it in. On your exhale, twisting chair, breathe it out. Hands to heart, left elbow wraps around that right knee. Press into your palms. Notice if your knees are in an equal line, and if they're not, line them up. Keep pressing into the hands, lift the chest up, breathe it in. On your exhale, left foot slides to the back of your mat, twisting lunge, breathe it out. Inhale, hands find the ground. Exhale, straighten both legs, pyramid pose, shorten your stance, and bring both toes to point forward. Lift and lengthen. We're adding on those hamstrings. Breathe it out, fold over that right knee. Maybe you rock back to that front right heel, lift your toes up on your inhale, and take 2 more deep breaths, fold further, exhale. Stick with me here, low lunge, right knee bends, plant your palms, lift your back heel up. Find a 3-legged plank, right foot slides to the back of your mat, pause and hold. Knee bends, heel lifts up. Bring your knee to your nose, breathe it in. And on your exhale, 3-legged dog, breathe it out. Inhale, right foot lowers. Exhale, high plank pose. Rock it forward, lower halfway. Upward dog, inhale. We're almost there, guys, halfway. Downward dog, exhale, roll over your toes. 2 full cycles of breath. Inhale, left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, step it forward between your hands. Warrior 1, back foot lowers, right hand and left, come up. Cactus those elbows, breathe it out, sit even lower. Inhale, arms stretch, reach up with a smile, and exhale, clasp those hands, interlace the fingers. Knuckles draw down that right straight leg, breathe in, look up, and fold to the inside of that left knee, breathe it out. Keep that left shoulder as close as you can towards the inside of the left thigh. Rise to those right toes, lift your back heel, breathe in. We're cultivating that inner strength to spring and lift. Take your time, we're springing off to warrior 3. Strong left leg, rise all the way up. Fold towards your left leg, lift your right leg higher. Holding here for 3, 2, chair pose, deep squat down, unclasp your hands, reach the palms forward and up. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, fold straight legs, fingertips touch. We're taking that chair to our twist. Inhale, bend your knees, arms rise. Exhale, right elbow wraps around, flatten left knee, press into your palms, twist your chest, open it up. Right foot slides all the way back behind you, twisting lunge. Hands lower, pyramid pose. Straighten your legs, hop your back foot forward. Breathe it out. Inhale, bend your left knee, plant your palms. Transition with me, left foot slides back, three-legged plank, pause and move. Bend your knee, lift your heel up, breathe in. Knee to nose, pull it in, breathe it out. Inhale, three-legged dog, press that left leg high back. Downward dog, lower your left foot down. High plank pose, let's rock it forward. And chaturanga, lower halfway. Upward dog, breathe it in. Downward dog, breathe it out. Rise up to both toes. Lower to your knees. Child's pose, hips to heels, forehead down, arms extend. Inhale, rise slowly up. We're finding a hero's pose, but recline. So we started class this way. See if we can add on. Walk your knees far enough forward so you have space to lower back. Take those hips between the heels, widen your knees as much as you need. Take this slowly. Hands reach back, fingers point towards your toes. Open your chest. Option to stay here. If you'd like more, recline back to your elbows. Option to stay here, come all the way down to your back. Arms can reach behind you, maybe to the top of your YogiBoard edge. You can kind of pull for a deeper stretch. If you need more grounding, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Inhale, slowly come out in layers. Up to the elbows first if you're all the way back. Elbows rise to hands. Hands, palms. Walk firmly forward to that tabletop. Take a cow pose as the toes tap. Breathe it in. Exhale, round cat. Breathe it out. Cross your ankles. Take a seat back into a comfortable seated position. And on your exhale, bring your fingertips to land alongside your hips. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Stretch the right side of your neck. Chin to chest. Take that neck roll up and over towards the left. Bring your chin forward down towards your chest. Press into your fingers. Lift your head straight up. Inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, place your feet flat and forward in front of you. Grab your hands behind your thighs, rock back to your sit bones. And bring your shins in line with the sky. Option to stay here or extend your palms forward. And think about your chest pressing inches higher. Imagine something you love resting on both hands. Option to stay or straighten the legs. For those of you who'd like to add even more, maybe you reach for your ankles. Pulling your chest towards both legs. Your peace sign fingers are more than welcome to wrap around the big toes. Let's lower together with control and strength. All that strength we've built up. Palms extend. We're lowering down to a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the bottom for 1 for 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way down lower. Reach the hands above your head and long. Breathe it in. Right knee squeezes into your chest. Breathe it out. Inhale, legs straighten, arms above head. Exhale, left knee squeezes in and hold. Inhale, arms up. Right knee holds into your chest. Pause. Guide your right knee across your body to the left and reach your right arm out. Open. Let your gaze follow your right shoulder. Gaze all the way towards your right hand, wide. Inhale, roll to your back. Exhale, switch sides. Right leg extends forward, left knee squeezes in to hold, moving into your second side of your twist. Left knee guides its way across to the right. Use your right hand and gaze towards your left fingers. Feet flat to the ground, breathe in. Hips rise, hands alongside your hips, bridge pose. Press into your heels. Clasp your hands and curl high to each shoulder head, right and left. Feet are hips a distance apart. Palms are pressing into the mat. Unclasp your hands and roll slowly back down towards the ground. Knees to armpits, happy baby. Hands reach for the pinky inside. Rock side to side. Invite 4 more slow, deep breaths through the hips. Extend both legs to the top front corners of your mat. Final resting pose, Shavasana. The entire reason why we practice yoga is for this pose. Prepping the body to prepare the mind so that we feel cleansed through our spirit. Stay here as long as you like, or begin to wiggle your fingers and gently your toes. Stretch both hands above your head, take a deep inhale, and place both feet flat to the mat, exhale. Roll to your right side, use your arm as a pillow for support. Find your way up towards seated. Cross the legs, sit up tall, hands to heart, Anjali Mudra, prayer position in the hands. Sweep your arms widen up, breathe in, and let both hands find heart, breathe out. Inhale, arms sweep high to the sky. And exhale, hands find heart center. Remind yourself that any moment in your day where you need to pause and find more stillness, that you have all the tools you need to arrive and get there. Thank you so much for joining me, Brittany, with YogiBoard today. Stay tuned for the breathwork class following up this video. Namaste.
All right, thanks Brittany. We're just gonna do a little bathroom break and we'll be right back with the frequency-infused breathwork. Stay tuned, thanks. All right, welcome back guys. It's time for the frequency-infused breathwork. I'm gonna demonstrate on my friend Brittany here, so buckle up, you're in for a ride. We're gonna start off with 4 minutes of alternate nostril breathing, also known as Nadi Shodhana, and it's just to balance the nadis, parasympathetic, sympathetic, could say 100 things. It's just balance everything out so you get in the zone for, in this case, the breath work. But you need to do alternate nostril breathing every day for life, or especially if you're gonna do a deep meditation or deep breath work. You're really selling yourself short if you don't start off with this simple, awesome practice. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go over it real quick. If you're really confused, just type in alternate nostril breathing online and there's a ton of sites that tell you how to do it. But basically, you go one nostril at a time and you breathe out and in the same nostril, and then you switch. So I'll do 3 or 4 rounds so you can see how it goes. So start by plugging one nostril and breathing in through the other one. Switch, out through the other one. Back in through that same nostril. Switch, out. Back in through that same nostril. Switch. All right, so that's how it goes. If you get too lost in the technicalities of it all, it's more important just to concentrate on slow breathing, about 5 seconds out and 5 seconds in. You don't want to hear the breath. That's more important than all the other stuff. So you don't want to hear yourself breathing. You just want to do a nice calm in and nice calm out, about 5 seconds. And then right after the alternate nostril breathing, we're going to jump into 3 rounds of Wim Hof style breath retention exercises and breathing. So we're going to jump right into 2 minutes of belly, chest, head breaths, and I'll demonstrate those when we get to it. And then after that, we're all done and we're going to have a nice outro and bliss out. So 4 minutes of alternate nostril breathing starting right now. While Brittany's continuing her alternate nostril breathing, I'll inform you what's going on with the YogiBoard. We have the speaker installed in the YogiBoard. You can move it slot to slot depending on which chakra you want to activate or heal. In this case, for the warm-up, I just have it around her solar plexus chakra, and we're at a really low frequency. It's about 96 hertz. It's really good to start out with a low hertz, and as the practice goes on, we're gonna raise the vibes, and then by the end, we're gonna be around the crown chakra, and once we harness all that energy, we're gonna deal with those high vibes a lot better. So the song right now is matching the frequency of what's in the YogiBoard. So this experience is definitely enhanced by using the YogiBoard and frequencies. Alternate nostril breathing by itself is amazing, but if you can enhance something and make it better, why not? All right, halfway there, 2 more minutes to go. And if your arm gets tired, feel free to switch arms and hands. About 30 more seconds left. If you think this was a little long for alternate nostril breathing, it definitely is not. You at least need to get 10 rounds in, or might as well not even do it. It takes about 10 to 12 rounds to get everything balanced out, and you can really feel once it's balanced out. I generally start seeing auric colors, like every breath it condenses and then expands, and that's when I know that I'm balanced out and ready for the breath work. So we're gonna lay down and crank up the vibes for the first round of belly, chest, head breaths. I'm gonna have Brittany lay down on the YogiBoard. All right, we're gonna crank the vibes up to 148. That's the heart chakra, 2 octaves down. So for the belly, chest, head breaths, it's a 3-part breath. It's really important to start with the belly and make it rise. If you put your hand on your belly like this, you breathe in through your mouth, you can see it rise and feel it rise. So if you've never done it, probably put your hand on your belly to really make sure that belly rises. And then you're gonna continue with the open mouth breath to the chest, rib area. And then once you get to the head, to charge your pituitary and pineal glands behind your sinuses, you want to do nasal breathing. Wim Hof says it doesn't matter which hole it goes in as long as it goes in, but that is really not true. Nasal breathing is huge. It filters the air better. It gets to your glands and all the important stuff in your brain better. So it's really important to do the open mouth breath for the belly and chest. But that last sip for the head, you want to use nasal breathing. And then the exhale is about 50% out. You're not emptying all your air out, just about 50 to 60%. So once again, I'll do 3 or 4 rounds and just follow along. All right, so it's gonna be belly, chest, head, exhale, belly, chest, head, exhale. And then the first round, you're gonna go slower. The second round, we're gonna pick up the pace, and the third round, we're gonna go as hard as we can. And we definitely wanna hear all these breaths. There's nothing quiet about these breaths, where the deeper you go, the deeper you go. So belly, chest, head. These are demonstrations, then we'll hop into the 2 minutes. See how I'm doing that last sip with my nose? That's really important. All right, so I'm gonna set the timer for 2 minutes and we're gonna hop into it. 2 minutes of belly, chest, head breaths, starting right now. Really want to see that belly rising. That's where you create all that massive amount of energy that's going to be transferred to the pituitary and pineal glands in your brain. Really oxygenate your system, saturate your blood with oxygen. Belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head. Usually about the end of the first round or the beginning of the second round, you start to get some tingling. That's just the CO2 levels in your system lowering. That's called tetany. So don't worry about that. It's actually a good thing. I love when that happens. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. It really gets you into the breath work and gets you to another level. All right, about 12 more breaths. Once you get to the last 5 breaths, you want to turn up the pace a little bit. All right, belly, chest, head. We're really charging up the system right now. All right, 5 more, guys. The deepest you can go. Two more, guys. All right, we're gonna hold on the exhale. That's really important. All right, hold on the exhale. All right, so what we just did is we upped our blood oxygen saturation level to 99 point something. It's always 96 to 98%, but we maxed it out and then we really lowered our CO2 levels to allow ourselves to hold our breath longer. And CO2, it's most of the time known as the bad guy and oxygen is the good guy. But CO2 actually is the catalyst. It's what makes the oxygen go from your blood cells to your tissues to reduce inflammation, lower stress, anxiety, make adrenaline in your pituitary gland. The longer you do it, you can make traces of DMT in your lungs and send that to your pineal gland and activate, and it gets crazy, but it's all because of CO2. Without CO2 transferring that oxygen from your blood to the tissues, none of this magic would happen. So CO2 is not a bad thing. All right, we've got about 1 minute and 20 seconds this first round. If you can't make it to 2 minutes, that's fine. Just take a breath whenever you're ready and then hold it at the top till we reach that 2-minute mark. But try to make it to that 2 minutes if you can. Usually the first round, I personally don't make it to the 2 minutes, so don't get discouraged if you don't make it to the 2 minutes the whole time. It's totally fine. The longer you do this type of breath work, your breath holds go up really fast. So if you stick with it, you're gonna be up to 3 minutes in no time. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Huge breath in, hold it at the top for 15 seconds. And then we're gonna start the next round of breaths. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, belly, chest, head, 2 minutes. Second round, we want to pick up the pace a little bit. So this is the medium pace round. We got that first hard work round out of the way. We're getting in the groove. We want to pick up the pace a little bit. You definitely want to feel some tingling by the end of this round in your fingers, maybe a little lightheadedness. It's just oxygenating your system because that CO2 level really spiked when we were holding our breath, and we just got to even everything out and reverse it and get ox-energized again. I cranked the vibes up a little more, so the vibes are going 148 behind the heart chakra, and then the speaker and the song is also matching that. All right, belly, chest, head, pick up the pace a little bit. belly, chest, head. Remember, don't exhale all the way, just some, about 50%. Belly and chest, open mouth, head, nasal breathing. The deeper you go, the deeper you go. All right, about 10 more breaths, guys. Belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, nasal breathing to finish it off at the head, top. Belly, chest, head. 3 more big breaths, guys, and hold it on the exhale. Don't breathe all of your air out. Just exhale naturally and hold it at the bottom. 2 more. Hold at the bottom, 2 minutes. All right, I'm gonna shut up this time so we can enjoy the vibes and go deep. Hold it right now. All right, 10 more seconds, then we're gonna do it. The last round of breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, hold it at the top for 15 seconds. Squeeze in the head. All right, exhale, last round of 2 minutes of breathing. Go big this time, hardest all day. Last 2 minutes of breathing. Belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head. Fastest tempo. of the day. Go hard, go deep. Five more breaths, deep. Two more breaths and hold at the bottom. Alright, 10 seconds this last time. Instead of holding it at the top for 15 seconds, we're at least going to hold it for a minute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath in. Hold it at the top for 1 minute. Out and enjoy, guys. Good job.
want to kiss you.